that. You know, you make these life decisions and you really have to think about them the next moment after making them. So I was going to do this walk from Wickford station to Chelmsford. I had it all planned out and just had to wait for the trains to start running. I'd taken a day off of work, which I was going to do nothing about, just laze around. So the wife's taking the kids out, she's going up to London. And then right at the last minute I was looking at my maps and I saw the Saffron Trail. And I don't have a map that covers it and I haven't been able to plan it. But I've just jumped on a train and got off at Battlesbridge. And I'm going to find the trail and walk 15 miles to Chelmsford with all like the full rucksacks. I'm doing the rucksack test. I was talking about the Eurohike Tibet 65, the new one that's on my back, and I'm going to test my feet. Right, so as I was saying, very stupid idea this morning. Changed plans at the last minute. I already had a route planned that I was going to do. It was all dependent on the train starting. And I've changed it at the last minute because I thought, you know what, we was talking about Battlesbridge last night and I think I need to be over here. Yeah, over there. Football, don't want to step on the crops. Yeah, here we go. Oh, rabbit chip. There we go. Off path. All right, sorry about the camera. Yeah, so I was talking about Battlesbridge, and so I was looking on the map and I saw the Saffron Trail, and I've only caught the edge of the Saffron Trail before, not actually walked much or any of it. So I thought I'd do that. Let's do that. I've got the day off work. It can take all day. Then I looked at the route as much as I could plan before my OS map wasn't actually helping me. And it's about 15 or 16 miles. So I've had a cringe moment because by the time I walked to the station, got to Battlesbridge, found the trail, I'm already having second thoughts, but you know, we're on it. Let's do it. Let's see how far we go. Mission to cross the road back there. Heavy traffic, but look at this. Finally got to the other side. Apart from my bottle of orange exploding, which I'm now covered in orange juice. I go through Christmas trees. Oh, so glad I took this route in the end. Just walked past a load of horses. They were quite nice. Just to stop and say hello. No sugar on me though, so I can give that to them. Yeah, not sure what the weather's doing. They were saying it was going to be about 8 degrees, overcast all day, no sunshine. I'd say it's double that. So whether I've got enough water, I don't know. I did pick up another bottle of orange juice, so on the way. So that should do me. Doing alright so far. The rucksack is hanging a bit low. I might adjust that in a minute, just because it's sitting a bit low down on my back. It's pulling a little bit, so I don't want that to hurt too much, because I only just really started the walk. But yeah, it's promising some much better views this way rather than the route I was going to do up through kind of Runwell and across the A12. This was a much better choice, and I've got no restrictions on how long it takes me. Normally I've got to rush back, so today I can take as long as I like. within reason. Right, just want to get this because I'm not sure on anyone else's thoughts. I know no one watches these videos anyway. But yeah, you can see the ground there. This is obviously a bridleway, but it's also the Saffron Trail still. But you can see where it's been very wet and muddy before, last month and before. It's very badly sort of ploughed, you know, churned up by the horses. It's clay like mud as well. It's very, I find it very hard to walk on. I don't know what anyone else thinks. I'd prefer boggy mud and wet feet to walking on this and risking an ankle. But yeah, getting through it just slows you down, doesn't it? Lovely views though. Right, there's a fox in front of me. It's just crossed into the other field. It doesn't know I'm here because the wind is blowing towards me. I don't know if you'll see him. Or her. It could be a her, couldn't it? Just behind this tree. Ah, don't know if you saw him or her. Scared her off. Fairly close. Man, there's woodpeckers. Obviously horses I've seen, geese, flies, obviously. Now a fox. Loads of butterflies. Right, there's Potter's Farm in front of me, and then obviously there's a steep hill going up which goes straight into Rettendon, but I might take a little detour there. I'm supposed to take a right turn when I get up there, when I get to the road, Buckhatch Lane, take a right turn, but I'm not going to do that because on my map, I might change my mind when I get there, but on my map there's a mill house, which is an old mill mound, which is somewhere off to the left there. So I might detour left opposite the farm. There's a footpath there, I think, somewhere. I'll see if it's signposted, and see if I can get to that. And then it's going to cut a little bit of the Saffron Way out, and then I'll rejoin it on the other side of Rettendon. Maybe, could change my mind. But I'm prone to doing that. I just fell down a hole. Well, I'm at this little graveyard. Can't remember the name of it. I'm also at the edge of my OS map, which is where I'm going to have to give up reading directions. But this is at East Hanningfield Hall. There was an old church here. Can't remember the name of the church, but I'll put it up afterwards. And it burned down, and there was nothing left of it. But obviously the graveyard is still here. The gravestones around, which is now like a massive badger set. so probably not a good idea to sit here and eat, but I am starving. Don't know if I'm going as fast as I'd hoped. I'm not, nowhere near halfway yet, and a couple of hours into the walk. I'm starting to get a bit of a headache as well. It's hotter than I thought it was going to be. It's quite, it's been quite sunny, and there's been some breaks in the clouds, so you get those sunny spells, and then it's got quite hot. So I was thinking it was going to be quite cool today, but it's not. Yeah, we'll just see how we go. I've got plenty of water and stuff like that. I've got my hat. I've got sun cream if I need it as well. So I've covered all of that. But yeah, I'll tell you what though, it's a really nice walk. I'm really glad I changed my mind at the last minute. And even though I'm at the end of the map and I just have to go by instinct, it's a very scenic path. So Battlesbridge. Just off the train, round through the back of the side of the antiques place there. There's the nursery around the back. You go around the back of that, and off you go. And it's a really scenic route to take. So I'm hoping I'm going to make it to Chelmsford. I don't know what time I'm going to get there. We shall see. Whether I have a pint there is another thing as well. Hopefully. Good. I am a little bit tired now. I don't know how many miles I've done. I've not actually been tracking the miles. All I know is every time I look at the map, I'm about halfway to my destination, which is not good. I'm on my way to Danbury. That's where I'm heading off to now. So I've gone through East Hanningfield. And I'm heading up towards Danbury now. There's a little leg I'm going to cut off, which is going to save me probably about 10 minutes or something like that, 20 minutes maybe. I think I'm getting sunburned. And then I start the slog then from Danbury to Chelmer Village and hopefully follow the river along. I said earlier I was going to go and deviate a little bit and go to this mill mound somewhere miles and miles ago. It was before I got to that little graveyard, but I didn't do that in the end because the route wasn't clear from that mill mound, whether I could cut through a farm next to it and then get back on track again. So it took me a little bit off route if I went that way. So I didn't do that in the end. But yeah, I'll tell you what, we need to sack our weather forecasters, meteorologists. They are absolutely useless. So we were planning like a miserable day of not doing anything because it was going to be cold and overcast. And look, we could have had a big sort of, nice day out in the sunshine all together somewhere, or even maybe got a barbecue going. But yeah, well done, Met Office. Not that I can do any better, but anyway. Right, I'm going to crack on now because I'm wasting time waffling. My back hurts. Right, that way we'll go. Oh, such a lovely day. That that's Thornwood there, which for me that's just marking the edge of Danbury. So I think the hills beyond it will take me into Danbury proper. I can see a building up there. Yeah, we're slowly getting there. My feet are killing me. I thought it'd be my back that would be more the problem. I've got my right hip is aching a little bit. My lower back is sort of aching a little bit, but my right foot, I've put the bigger socks on again, thinking I might have needed more padding, and I forgot that actually they hurt my feet more last time. So I do have a spare pair of socks, which I might change into, but I need to get out of the fields first. But yeah, other than that, we're holding up. Once I get to Danbury, that means I've broken the back of the walk, and then I'm en route to Chelmsford, and a beer, maybe a beer. Yeah, probably, definitely. Got a little obstacle. I don't think it's too deep, so I'm just going to walk through it, I think. There we go. Is it deep? But the car doesn't come. Let's have a look. Oh wow. Oh. I would take my shoes off. Oh, wish I... Cock. Right, let's go. Oh. I'm at Danbury now. It's hot. I'm knackered. Still we get to Chelmsford. We're doing it though. Oh, just done Danbury. Just done the Millionaires Road down Elm Green Lane. I think my boss lives around, my big boss man lives around here somewhere. But yeah, at least I'm not skiving today. I'm back on the track. I think I've come off of the Saffron Trail because I didn't have a map for it. So I'm making this up as I go along. I can't see a sign for it at the minute. But I'm going to head this way because it's going in the right direction, and maybe it picks up the trail somewhere. But that's the plan anyway. Sheep in this field. I'll have to look this up when I get back, but this looks like Capability Brown's work. Maybe. Right. I've got a blister on my right foot on one of my toes. It is killing. Oh, getting a little bit worried about the rucksack. Oh, it's a deer. Oh. Ooh. Too late, it's gone. Muntjac deer. Yeah. Oh, no, there's another one. See if I can get that one. Any more? I can hear more. There's a few more around here somewhere. They just snuck in there. Alright, let's have a look down here. Well, the deer didn't come back. I'll tell you what though, there's woods. There's a bit of woodland here. Ouch. The old ivy. It's beautiful around here. If you don't fall down a hole and break an ankle. Another hill though, getting a bit fed up with going uphill. I hadn't thought about that. I'd imagined, should have realised it was going to be uphill. Look at that though, so pretty. Oh yeah, I was saying about my rucksack. Yeah, it's not hurting my back. It's not too, you know, it's quite comfortable as it goes. But I'm hearing some strange creaking noises. Whether I tightened the straps on it a little bit too much, I don't know. But there's the odd creak and pop every now and then, so I'm not sure if stitching coming undone or not. I had a little look at it, but I can't really tell. But it's holding up. Let's see how we do when we get home. When I get to Chelmsford, if I get to Chelmsford. Wow. Let me get my breath back. Made a slight detour here. I should have turned off and followed the Saffron Trail off to my right, which I think would have taken me through this orchard on my right. I'll try and get a picture of that in a sec. I wanted to see this building. This is marked up as the old brew house, and I've looked at it on maps before, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. So I'm going to see if I can have a little look at that. No idea what it is really. I'll have to do some research when I get back. There was a lady setting up some tables in there, so I think it's like an events venue. It's obviously I don't think it's called the Brew House anymore. It's just an old name, I think. But yeah, I should do my research before I come out, really, shouldn't I? Really, but it don't work like that. We have a pheasant. He's not seen me. Right, well, Chelmsford in the distance there. There's the A12 with the traffic running over it, so not a million miles away. It does feel a million miles away when you see it like that, but especially when your feet are burning. But we are nearly there. Yeah, it's been great, honestly. If anyone sort of gets out this way, lives out this way, and hasn't done any of the Saffron Trail, I mean, I've only done this section, so I can only sort of say what I think about this one. But it has been a really, really sort of scenic walk. You know, it's not hilly. You know, people come from Wales and might moan and say not much to see, but you know, you've got some really nice houses, some farms you can walk through. Just nice seeing how other people live. Sometimes you come across a little house somewhere tucked away, and they've got goats and chickens and stuff like that. All the things that we don't normally have. It's a Piper Cherokee going over. Cherokee, Commander or something. Yeah. I was lucky with the weather. I thought it was going to be horrible, but I mean, you got these lovely clouds. I love these clouds. Yeah, at times it's hot, at times it's cold, but you just deal with that, don't you? Just deal with it. Just get on with it. So anyway, I can see that path stretching into the distance. It's going to hit the A12. I don't know if it goes over or under, and then I've got to get through Chelmer Village and sort of work my way up to the station, so I've still got a way to go. One thing I would say to, I mean, there's thousands of videos out there about walks and camps and things like that, so, you take your pick. There's people that have been, I've been walking for a long time. I don't go anywhere special or anything like that, but I do like going on these long walks. But I don't have any of the gear that these guys do, you know, like you always see them in their performance gear, the RAB kits, you know, raincoats and things like that, and, you know, mountaineering equipment basically. But if you're like me and you're not going to do any of that stuff, you don't really need it. That's my personal opinion. You don't really need it. I've never needed anything like that before. I did buy one recently when I turned 50, but just so I could say I've got a RAB anorak. Yeah, I mean, I've been wearing, I just get the cheap stuff out, go outdoors. Like, so I'm Mr. Peter Storms basically. I've got everything I wear is for outdoors and walks. Is that the hat, the t-shirts that I've got on, the trousers, actually the walking boots I've got, Carrymore's. Peter Storms don't fit my feet anymore for some reason. So yeah, I got these Carrymore shoes, walking boots. They're about £100 over, but really comfy. I'm surprised. I thought I don't normally rate Carrymore stuff, but the boots have done a really good job. It's just my feet are the problem. Right, we've got to work out where I need to go here. I'm coming up to a road. Just about to go under this pylon, just having a nice little walk through this field. The A12 in front of me, I thought it was the A12, I could see it much earlier, but it wasn't. It was another road I had to cross. So this is the A12 coming up. So yeah, one thing, I had a bit of luck earlier. I stopped to just have a little break. It's probably about 5 miles back, and just sat down for a bit. I noticed something shiny. It looked like a penknife or something to start off with, and I picked it up, and it's a folding fork. So it looked clean. It looked pretty clean, like someone had just dropped it. Had something etched on it. I'll have a look when I get home, see what it is. But yeah, and clean it up. But it looked like a pretty decent folding fork, so I thought I'll have that. You know, why not? Anyway, let's work this bit out. Oh, pins and needles in my foot that's now got the blister, the right foot. I've also got pins and needles in my toes, so I think I'm at the limit now. This walk, I suppose, was about 15, 16 miles, you know, if I finish it. Yeah, and the end is at the station. Is that? Yeah, I think that's where I crossed the river. Okay, I've just seen it. Yeah, so about sort of 16 miles or so. So I had a walk to the station, obviously, as well. So factor that in. So it's probably a little bit more than that. And I'll have a walk back as well. So probably more like 17, 18.